Welcome to this episode of Liberty Creek. On this episode, Jen and I are at it again. Say hi, Jennifer.
Hi, everybody.
It is Friday. I came straight home from work, jumped in the truck with Jen. It took me like 10 minutes, packed really quick, and started heading up to the cabin. Now we didn't come up last weekend. Brittany and her friends were up here, and they had a great time. And we came up, and looks like they took care of the place very good because we can't even notice that anybody was here really. I noticed just a little. But everything looks good. It looks like they did some kayaking. They left the kayaks out. I'm not sure why, but do you know why?
They said it would dry better in the
Oh, it would
sun.
dry better in the sun. All right. Definitely need to cut the grass, of course. And so yeah, I told you, my the trees I cut down last time all are brown. The leaves will be easy to burn. And let's see. Update on the solar. A lot of people want to know about my solar problems with my EcoFlow Delta Pros. So the screen is totally crapped out. I contacted the customer service because I already been through this. If you're a follower, you know I had my main unit replaced. It's buggy out. It's got some horse flies flying around too. Big flies. Now the extra battery that I bought about 6 months ago and only been using it for about 3 months in the same room that the main unit is in. The screen on that just crapped out. Don't know what happened. It just crapped out. Doesn't work anymore. So I wrote them, and it's under warranty for a year. And they got right back to me and said, okay, you need to send it in. So instead of being able just to drop it off at FedEx this time, we had to order a pickup because it's battery and this and that. Last time it didn't say that. I was able to drop it off and we got it done. This time they came and picked it up, which Jennifer waited all day today. It was like 8 in the morning to 6 at night. She called about 5 o'clock when I was about to come home, pick her up and leave. And they said, well, it could be as late as 8 o'clock because you're residential, not business. So as soon as she hung up, the guy actually arrived. Perfect timing. I came home, I got Jen, and we took off. But that being said, it is on its way back to EcoFlow to be replaced. Now, strap your boots on tight. Prime Day, what did I do? I bought another battery. So now my system with just that one main unit is complete. I can't go any bigger. 2 batteries in the main system. That's it. And that will be plenty for this cabin of the usage that we use it. It should be able to run spring to fall 100%. Never run out of juice unless you have like probably a week and a half, 2 weeks of like total crap weather. With the main unit, it charges every day to keep the Starlink up. It's been charging so good. I'm going to have to say last year my solar panels must not have been hooked up correctly, because this year I have not gone a week without power, and they've been running for about 3.5 months now. No problems. Knock on wood. So that is the update. Probably in about, I would say, a month time, we will have 2 batteries with the main unit. A lot of juice. Winter time, I still have to see if I could get maybe one of those diesel generators to keep that room above freezing. If I can't, I'm going to have to bring them home for the winter and just run generator for the winter time for now. Which is fine, yeah. I don't want anything to happen to those batteries. It looks like so far, if you follow my channel, it's a big gamble I'm taking buying another battery. I wanted a complete system, but so far, I purchased 2 very expensive items, and they did not last more than 6 months without them both being shipped back to be replaced, to be fixed, because they have failed. Nothing I did on either one. They just failed. So that's not good. Okay, now here comes the third one. If I got to ship that back, folks, I'll never buy another EcoFlow product again. I don't care how good people claim they are. It's just a headache. The thing weighs 100 pounds, moving it around, reboxing, and got to save the boxes forever if you're going to ship them back. You pay for it. You're going to need the extra warranty on them. If they go every 6 months, you're going to need that extra warranty. So they're very expensive as it is. So you're going to still have to drop like another $300 to get 3 years of warranty. I didn't do that. I never believe in warranties because usually if they break, they do break within the first year, and it's covered under the first year. But the way this has been going. Anyway, I do a lot of talking in my stuff, but keeping you guys updated. I also went on Starlink's website and I bought one of these things. This should allow me to add a extender. The one I have now, the Starlink I have now, has no Ethernet port, so you could plug into. This is supposed to allow you to plug into the router. So I did buy an external antenna so it could broadcast better to my cameras. I'm still waiting for that to come in the mail. I got that on Prime Day 2. And I think that's about it. And I did buy a new air conditioner. Jennifer and I bought a new air conditioner at the beginning of the year, 6,000 BTUs, and it sucks. It's for our bedroom. We have central air, but we don't run it really. And so we can probably take that one up here. Jen and I are heading into town. It is like 10:30. Grass is still a little wet. That's why I didn't start work right away. We've been up for a while. Plan of attack for the day. So we woke up, had breakfast. I watched The Boys, the last episode. It was pretty good. I like it. I like that series. So this is what I want to do. I want to cut the grass today. All those sticks and stuff is outside wood, and I want to move them to closer to the fire pit because that's where the shed's going to go. I would like to drop that tree, and I would like to drop that tree. I already dropped that tree. There's a couple trees I'd like to drop. Not sure if I'm doing it today. It's a lot of work, but I definitely want to, especially that one there. This leaning. That one behind it I would like to drop, but that's really big. I gotta try to make it drop it into the woods. Because I would hate to actually get a shed up over here and one of these damn trees that don't look too good fall on it. But that's what I'm doing today. I didn't bring up my battery charger, so I don't know if my lawnmower is gonna start for me. Yep. Things go to the wayside when I get home. One thing is I have to solder the chargers for the generator. I never did that. I never brought up the shower head. Forgot all about that until I just took a shower. So there's a lot of stuff going to be happening. A lot of work on the property today. Right now I'm waiting for the grass to dry from the morning dew still. And yeah, we got work. A lot of work. We're behind. Jen's going to probably do a little gardening. Stay away from the poison ivy because this girl catches poison ivy like you wouldn't believe. So let's head into town. Jen wants to go to the flea market, so we'll stop there. We'll stop at the Family Dollar, and then we'll head back. Start the day of work. Fun. Hey everybody! So Jen and I just went to the local flea market. It was loaded today. It had a lot of vendors. It was nice. Jennifer's the camera woman right now. I don't know if I'm crooking on the camera or not. It looks kind of weird, but we just went. We walked around, got our morning exercise before I got back, and I hit the property hard with some hard work and tried to clean up some spots and cut the grass. Now, this is going to lead us right into the rant of the week, folks. If you're a subscriber, you know when me and Jen are out and about, sometimes I pull out the camera and record what we're doing, and I would love to share, like, the walk through the entire. I'm sure a lot of vendors wouldn't mind when I walk through and I'm recording, but I just feel funny recording strangers. I do. That leads me into my rant. When you're out and about, anywhere public, I could record. I can record you. I can record your face. I don't need to ask permission. You're in public, people. So anybody right now that sees someone recording them, you're sitting in a restaurant having lunch on the patio and some creeper is standing out on the sidewalk recording you, he could do that. Don't act stupid and get up and think you know the law and say, oh, I didn't give you permission. I hate when people say that. Say that. They don't need your permission to record you in public. If you don't want to be recorded, stay home, okay? But people like myself, I find it weird. I don't want to record you. I want to give you your privacy. You're out with your family, you know? I'm not there. And that's going to lead me into my little rant. That's just me. I don't feel like I should have the capability of recording all these people. I have done it in the past. And like I said, it's not a crime. But, you know, you're out here. I don't know who you're with. Maybe you're cheating on your wife. And I'm over here recording me and my wife at the flea market. And she watches Liberty Creek. And she's like, hey, you were at the flea market with this other woman. Who's this? I don't know. It's none of my business, and I don't try to do that. And again, this leads into what I'm about to talk about. I'm about to talk about these people, and they call themselves auditors. They go to public spaces, usually government public spaces, usually police activity, and they get in there with the cameras and they want to record everything. Most of the time, there's no harm in that at all. But most of these people, and you probably see the videos on the YouTube, they have a channel just like mine, and you know, United States auditors or auditors this or that, or 10,000 different channels. They're growing by day. People are actually making a living off of harassing people. Yes, I said it. I own it. I watched 1,000 videos like this. I have actually came in contact with people like this. But when is it trespassing? When is it you're harassing? These people just edit the videos. I believe they harass people. They go in there, they bait them into confrontation. They want the police to be called. Then they're going to try to sue this person for kicking them out of the lobby. They're going to try to sue this police officer for violating their rights. They're going to do this, they're going to do that. And in many cases, the police don't know what they're talking about when they say, oh, you can't film, you can't do it. They make it worse for themselves. And now they have better training. A lot of police officers say, you absolutely could film, but you got to go stand on the sidewalk. You can't be in the street. You can absolutely film, but you cannot be in here taking her away from her job, harassing her, calling her names because she doesn't understand the law. She's here to sell stamps and accept packages, and and she's been working here for 12 years. No one has come in here, hung out in the lobby for an hour, and sat there with a camera pointed at her. So she's going to say, hey, what are you doing? Get out of here before I call the cops. You're harassing me. Oh, it's my right. It's my right. Stop. Stop supporting this nonsense and this craziness. If there's no problem with a police officer or a public servant, and these people show up there and really give a good audit on these people, see if they are not doing their jobs or they're being abusive or something like that, I'm all for it, 100%. But when there's more and more of them every day, and all they do is, let me go hang out in front of this fire department, and there's a restaurant next door, and let me record all these people on the patio eating their lunch. I'm going to go in there, zoom in, and I got another person recording me. So when I do bait someone into a negative interaction with me, we'll get that on recording. And then when they call the cops, and the cops don't handle it correctly, because I'm studying the hell out of exactly how they should handle this, then when I find out they violated, saying, no, you can't do that, or I'm going to take them to court, I'm taking them to court, and all your tax dollars are going to pay for all this nonsense of people are now making a living off of clicks on their YouTube channel, and lawsuits, baiting our public servants by harassing them into lawsuits. And I see so many comments on these things, and it'll say, if it's a police interaction, it'll be like, if you say like, no, this is bullshit, he's baiting this cop into this, oh, you're a bootlicker, you're a bootlicker. Now, more than likely, you have had a negative experience with the police, and now you hate every cop, and when you see people harassing the police, you actually like it. And because when you walk away at the end of the day watching these videos, and you walk away saying, wow, that guy with the camera is the hero, you're an idiot. Unless the small amount of auditors are actually there and they're doing something to better everybody. And there's just a very small amount of them. A lot of them are there to bait people into just normal citizens like you. You go out to eat with your girlfriend, your wife, whatever, or your husband or your boyfriend, and they're there harassing you with a camera, recording your personal time with your boyfriend in public, and they want to bait you into an argument, and they want you to call the police, and then they want your boyfriend to punch their lights out. They want this type of stuff because it brings more clicks, and it's going to bring a lawsuit because some people just don't give a shit. And I'm waiting for that video. That's the video I'm going to watch, because I cannot wait until these guys, and there already been a couple of them, these guys mess with the wrong one. And they don't have nothing to lose because they're already scumbags and they don't want to be recorded. And they're saying, hey, you're on a public sidewalk, I could record you and harass you. And this guy says, I don't give a shit, I'm gonna punch the shit out of you. And that's the video I'm gonna watch 1,000 times to give a thumbs up, because these auditors are all pieces of shit. Like I said, there's a small handful. Some of the guys have been in the business now for 5 years. Their channel's successful. They go out there and they're targeting individuals that have a lot of harassment cases against them, and they're just shit cops, or restaurants that are doing shitty things. Or those are the good ones. Most of these new ones, they're out there bullying people into fights. So that's the end of my rant. That was a long one. We got all the way back to the cabin and I ranted and I raved. Now I got to cut the grass, and I hope you enjoyed that one. For those of you that want to hear the rant about the I think it was the AR-15s and stuff, and now with President Trump getting close to being assassinated last week, I'm sure you want to know my reviews still about these weapons. And that was a long one. Maybe I'll put it out again and put that out for the people that are interested. But right now, let's do some cabin time, some cabin work, and we'll move on from there. Let me know what you want to hear my opinions and my views on. If you don't want to hear it, just fast forward this part. But most of my subscribers know what they're getting into when they hit play on my videos, and they know how I stand politically and how I just got too much common sense, folks. Just too much. I'm not tooting my own horn. It's just like common sense is rare these days, and it blows my mind the way people think, and they justify their stupid actions. And I don't know, right and wrong. I was raised that way, and some things are right, some things are wrong, and it's common sense to tell you which one is which. And it blows my mind how people just can't figure it out. All right, let's do something else. We started slowly working, so I started weed-whacking, and guess what? The tractor, the mower will not start. The battery's dead. So definitely need a new battery. But the winter really crapped that battery out bad. I had it halfway charged. Next time I'll bring up the charger, charge it 100%, and then see if it'll hold a charge. But it's definitely not holding charge. My problem is I didn't bring up my battery charger, and one that hooks into the generator. You remember that one broke. I have to solder it. I never did it. So what I did is I have my solar panel over here that runs the snack shack. I plugged that directly into the battery. It actually, I think, may work. But I'm gonna have to let it sit for a while. So I'm gonna get the push mower, start mowing over here in front of the yard. Jen's over here weeding the shit out of the garden. I tell this girl, don't do that. You know, take it easy. You're still in rest mode, and you can't stop her. She's been. If you haven't watched the last video and you want to find out where we've been, go back and watch that video. Again, Jen's supposed to be in rest mode still, kind of, not really, but I try to make her take it easy. But she's weeding now. She started going to physical therapy, I think, like a week or two ago, and she's walking on the treadmill, and she's doing some other thing, and she's doing really, really good. And they encourage her now to get out there and try to you know, get back into a little bit of shape now. She's able to do things, and she's not waiting. She's jumping right into it. I'm still telling her, you know, pump the brakes a little. But yeah, she's over there weeding our disgusting garden this year because we haven't been up here. I'm gonna start. It's humid out here too. I'm gonna knock out this grass, see what else I could get into. Go over there and take a look at the garden once she's all done. But hopefully I could get this stupid lawnmower going. Oh, pain in the ass. Jen, what are you doing over there?
Huh?
What are you doing? Pulling some weeds? Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Don't get no damn poison ivy on you, girl.
I don't know if I
Oh,
will.
nothing was good in this one?
No, not at all.
Nothing at all.
This has
This hat, what's going on over here?
tomatoes.
Oh, we got tomatoes?
Yeah.
All right.
Look.
This is all,
I think
oh yeah.
they might be cherry or plum or those grape tomatoes.
Nice.
And then there's tomatoes on that one.
And that's it?
Yeah.
Did my corn survive? Oh, I don't know. What do you think, folks?
It's gonna be a little short stubby, man.
So that's the corn that I pulled out of the fire pit last time I was up here. And I replanted it. Made some type of flower. We'll see what happens. All right, let's do it. Jump. All right, so the grass looks great. Getting tired. Got a lot more to do. I got to cut the side here, the side there, and the range. Grass looks great though. I hit a big rock and it killed the ride-on, and then the battery when it started, so it's back on charge on the solar panel. I'm gonna try to turn it over now, see if I could get the range done with it and finish up side yards and then move on to another project. Whew. Well, I didn't get to do what I wanted to do today because I wanted to make room over there to put that pile of wood, and that I had a bunch of old stumps over there, and I cut them and split them all up, and I'll put them in there for firewood. It's not pine, so that's good. And then I'll see if I can move that over here. This stump right here is falling apart. I was trying to get it out of there because that's where I would like to put like a tarp and then just stack a bunch of wood for the fire pit. I started the splitter. Splitter started right up. It was a little clunky at first. The hydraulic oil looks dirty. I have another gallon of it. Maybe I'll change that out before we really cut the wood for the winter. Yeah, we're good. All the tires on everything need air. So I'll have to do that maybe next time. I have one big log that wouldn't fit. I tried to split it with the axe. That wasn't happening. Need them all, but I brought that home. Lots of trips because my cart, the tires are flat and the damn lawnmower won't start anyway to pull the cart. See the Hulkster? Did you see the Hulkster the other night rip off his shirt? Was that like 80s flashback? That was good. That was good. I know a lot of people don't like the Hulkster anymore, but I'm I like the 80s. I grew up believing wrestling was real until like 7th grade. We used to have the great debate. And yeah, Terry made some bad choices in life a couple times. But there was that time that everyone loved him. It was cool to see him the other day come out and do his hey brother thing. Yeah, he used to be larger than life, man. We all love Hulk Hogan. I remember a movie that he was in. I can't remember the name of it. It was awful. I think every movie he's ever been in was awful, but back then we were still liking it and we wanted to check it out. Me and my buddy Ed, my childhood best friend there, Mr. Ed, we went and seen it. And there's an actress back in the 80s. She had some killer blue eyes. She was the lead girl in that one. Man, I'll never forget it. I think that might have been the one with Zeus in it. But like I said, it was terrible. I think any movie with Hulk or Zeus was terrible except for Friday. If you ever watch Friday, that's a great movie, classic. Here go Tebow. Was it Tebow?
Something like that. Tebow.
Here go Tebow, man. How'd your stuff? Oh man, it's kind of like both of our bike. We kind of like, it'll just stay at my house. We could share it. Oh sure, man. I didn't know you wanted it. Launch that dude into the next. My bike, punk. So, I didn't even come close to getting done what I wanted to accomplish today, but I changed my plans halfway through. This area we cleaned up, all the little riffraff going on inside. You're going to see some trees. I left the stumps last year when I cut them because I thought I would bring in like a backhoe or something and I'll have something grab hold of and pull it out. But I haven't rented any machinery yet because we had a lot going on, you know how it is. And I would like to someday, now we're talking about putting the woodshed here for the fire pit. So that's what I think. I might grab some stuff this week and come up next weekend. Maybe Vin will come up with me, I don't know. But maybe like a 4x4 shed, a little firewood shed, just like the other one over there behind me where I keep my good wood for the cabin. So eventually I would like to border this entire little island off. I got to clip all these. I did trim a lot of branches, take all the low hanging branches, trim them up a little bit more, and then probably put some landscaping tarp, mulch, put some flowers or something, and that would be great. And then you don't have to look at all the crap that's growing and all just the nonsense. Okay. Well, let's see what else going on. We did a lot though. We did a lot. I cleaned up the secondary burn pit here. I got most. There was a lot of wood in there, and now it's in the normal fire pit. I actually went down Justice's trail. We have been neglecting that for some time. The grass down there is 3 feet high. I went down with the pushwhacker and went halfway down. Then I started getting a strong smell of an animal, and I was way down. I was like, ooh, you know, I know it's mating season and stuff, so I was like, yeah, let me come back. I'll grab my piece or something or some bear sprayer. And I end up never going back because I started getting involved in another project. But we are at the site of the shed. This is where I always wanted to put the shed. At one time, I almost put the cabin over here. I want to take down that crooked ass tree. That huge tree behind it would be nice to take down as well. It looks pretty dead, actually. Probably this one here. Eventually, the ones at the end, I could follow them that way, and then we will have a pretty nice area over here to put the shed. Yep. When I went to town, I picked up this thing from the Dollar Tree. I don't know. I think that's what it's called. It was like $18. I have one at home. I forgot it. I'll probably keep forgetting it. So I'll just grab it. It was Jen approved. The one at home though, I'm pretty sure it's metal. So that probably would be better than it probably wouldn't be able to crack. Let me see if I could just use the existing. See if I could use that. Or is that a bad idea? This is like now 3 different kits make up this thing. I don't have no thread. Let's see. Okay. Put that on like that. I'm gonna turn this fan on. The problem is it interferes with the with the camera. I've noticed every time it starts running lines. But it's kind of dark. Let me try to keep it off. Hopefully you can see this. Oh. Oh, would you look at that? Let me turn the light on. There you have it. It is working beautifully. No splits, no cracks. And I'll save the hose just in case I have another problem. Brand new hose. I'll keep it. This one, garbage. Beautiful. I did learn my lesson with the chlorine tablets. It's great to put them in there, but I would not recommend putting more than maybe 2 in one of the containers a month, only if you're using the water. So if you're using like quarter tank from both every weekend, something like that, but I don't use any of it. I haven't used much water at all. So I just, every time I came up, I was putting chlorine tablets. Too much chlorine's in that water now. Probably not too much chlorine, but there's plenty of chlorine. I don't have to do the chlorine tablets anymore. The only time you really want to do it is when you're moving that water, okay? And I haven't been moving the water because I haven't been up here. So no more chlorine tablets until I drop the tanks down a lot more. So far those tanks are, my rain catchment system is freaking awesome. All right, I told Jen I'll come in and do this. I'll go outside, eat, and then I'm going to come inside and take a nice shower and go from there. Awesome. Well, folks, it's Sunday morning and I'm out and about. I just cleaned up a little bit inside, had our coffee. Jen made some English muffin, sausage, egg, and cheeses. Delicious. So we ate, we had our coffee. I'm starting to pack up the truck. We're going to head home. Let's see. Jen wants to take home the kayaks. So in order to do that, I got to see how I'm going to load the back of the truck, which I think I'm going to is just bring the cooler all the way up. If not, I have to put the cooler in the back. I don't know, I have to figure it out. But right now I have to go around, collect all the trash, get the trash bag in the back of the truck, and then figure out how I'm going to fit the kayaks. The kayaks fit, but not with all this other stuff. So that's what I'll be doing. There's a lot of horse flies like up here and about and out and biting me this weekend. But everything looks good. It looks real good this weekend up at the cabin with the grass cut fresh. And Jen cleaned up the garden. The garden up here, if you haven't been watching, is this just grew. We didn't plant anything up here. It's all from, you know, the tomatoes last year that fell into the soil. I did till it at the beginning of the year. I turned all the soil thinking that I was going to be able to plant a nice garden. And then with everything that's going on with Jennifer, I wasn't able to come up here and maintain and plant and stuff. So this is what we got. We got some tomatoes. And Jen said there's already tomatoes on them. I can see them now, little cherry tomatoes. We'll go from there. So the cameras have been working fantastic. Haven't seen any deer so far on the salt lick I put over there. The camera up in the tree right here, I had a good suggestion that I should paint the cameras black to be more camouflaged in. I should have done that. I'm not going up there to take it down to try to paint it black. Maybe the next one I get, I may try, but looks good. It does a great job. I'm monitoring the whole yard. And oh, Jen's out and about. She's shaking out the bathroom rug. I still got to take a shower. I did now fine tune the hot water heater to be perfect because I can't take scalding showers. And Jennifer can, I can't. But I fixed that this morning. Now I got a nice comfortable shower. Jen, we're signing off on this episode. Do you want to say anything to our lovely viewers?
Well, have a great week, guys, and we'll see you on the next weekend.
Yes, and that should be next weekend. More stuff needs to be done. I think I have bacon, egg, and cheese in my teeth right now.
You got it on your shirt.
I got it on my shirt? Oh, Jesus. All right, folks. Thanks for watching this quick episode. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button if you're not a subscriber. Hit the notification bell if you want to hear when we do have a new video out. You'll be notified. Hit the thumbs up, the like button. That will help us out a lot. Again, hopefully by putting out some more videos, we'll get some more traction and YouTube can actually go ahead and give me some some free advertising or something. I need to do something with this channel. We're stalling. I'm waiting to hit that 4,000 subscribers. It's not happening anytime soon. All right, folks, till the next time, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.